And they come back to him and they say, okay, we want you to find a spot in the border wall for us. So for people that heard me tell this story on that podcast, sorry about that, but I want to get John's take on it and you'll hear why. So this was a documentary that came out of Israel. So it was all on the up and up. And there was a Mossad officer that told a story about they recruited an asset who, let's say he was like some sort of, goat herder or something in, I think it was Syria. And so they recruit the guy, and eventually the Palestinians come to the guy, and they wanted to recruit him because he was in close proximity to the Israeli border. So the Palestinians come to him, and then he goes and tells the Mossad, and they're like, hey, I got approached by these guys. They want to know about some either border setup or movement of the IDF. And what the Mossad said is, okay, give them the information, because let's just assume what you can see, they can see. And it's all out there. Build a relationship, give them the information. Gives it to him. So then they come back to him and they say, okay, we want you to find a spot in the border wall for us to cross into Israel.
Oh boy.
So he goes to the Mossad and he tells them this, and they say, okay, let's go find a spot in the border wall together. And then when they come through, there'll be a warm welcome waiting for them. So they pick the spot, he goes and tells the Palestinians, and they say, okay, great, thanks. The night before the operation, they tell him, they say, oh yeah, and by the way, as an insurance policy, you're coming with us.
Oh shit.
So he tells the Mossad this, and they said, well, if you say no, they'll get spooked, and you'll blow your cover or they'll kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So go with them, and when you cross the border, hit the deck, and we have ways to make sure that you don't get shot. And essentially that was all bullshit. And the way that the Mossad officer described it was sacrificing a pawn off the chessboard. And so I don't say that to illustrate the fact that, oh my God, the Mossad is so bad, like intelligence is a dirty game. What I got from that is, why the hell would they be saying this? Number one, to speak to the ruthlessness of the Mossad, sure, the mystique, I think that is beneficial to an intelligence agency.
But if you're a Palestinian,
that's what I'm saying. Why would you want to work with any agency?
Why would you volunteer? But I'll tell you, no other intelligence service would send a recruited asset to his death like that. But the Israelis are not like anybody else. They're not. It's just another Palestinian to them.